themselves, although knowing the team that put this together, they may have quite enjoyed this and saw what they saw, and they'll get plenty of feedback from the athletes. But in a world where we can't spectate, we can't see them in the big city marathons with thousands and thousands of others joining them, it's been, I think, over the last 12 months, a huge effort, everybody in the sport, to give the athletes the opportunity, not just in marathons, but in so many other events as well, to overcome all of the restrictions that we're all having to live under, and travel is so challenging. All athletes want to do is to compete, and they've been allowed to do that today, and for some of them, allowed to fulfill their dream of going to the Olympic Games as well. Of course, it's always in the hands of the selectors, so we'll add that caveat that although people have run the times here, it doesn't mean they gain automatic selection. That will come at some point in the coming weeks.
We will start with the ceremony of the winning male athletes. The third place athlete with a personal best at a time of 2 hours, 8 minutes and 7 seconds from Eritrea, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. There it is on the third place.
Well, you can probably hear the presentations are going on. There's 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who really put a nice race together. Just got tired in the latter stages, and still though managed to come through with the new personal best, only by a couple of seconds, but a nice medal for him. And flowers to boot. Of course, you've got to help yourself these days. The 27-year-old, delighted with that.
Fastest time this year in the world. Please your attention, respect applause for the winner.
So 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Jonathan Correa had to, of course, play second fiddle to the great Eliud Kipchoge, who just showed, I mean, apart from anything else, the mental fortitude which any athlete has to display to run any marathon, to be honest. But he does it time and time again. But to keep doing it at this stage of his career, and that's something which is always to be admired. The smiles are there. I'm sure he's absolutely delighted with that performance. That is the quickest marathon in the world this year. You heard, and now the Kenyan national anthem.
是招你的吗 ？OK， OK， 你最初讲话嘛就讲。
At one point we were talking about a little recap of the races as well.
OK， 把或者看到那个回应嘛，对，进入看这个这个确实是。
Do you have anything to stream in? Well, just in case you're wondering where that ranks in his career, that's his 9th best ever marathon. Quicker than he ran in London in 2015 and in Rotterdam winning in 2014. So yes,
I
think that actually underlines, you just think, oh yeah, he Kipchoge 2 hours 4:30, he's so good, he's that like an average performance. That is still a phenomenal run. So Eliud Kipchoge stepping off the podium again, back in first place. That blip in London will be, I'm sure, yeah, exactly, just put to the back of his mind. There's 𝒍𝒅. We saw the winner of the women's replay, and the Portuguese athlete herself putting in, I think, a surprising performance. I mean, 𝒍𝒅 is a talented athlete, Joe, but when you've had such bad experiences in recent years, time and time again at the marathon,
Yeah.
it's hard to come back.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a lot of disappointments in recent times, and you know, we know she's got the talent, we know she's got a brilliant PB of 2:24, and she looked absolutely delighted to be getting back to her best form.
And then 𝗟𝒂𝒃 𝗚𝒂𝒯, very, very good run from her. Her sister has run a little bit quicker, 2:26, and I think this is going to be an interesting, I mean, it's not for me or you or anybody else. We've got, you know, who the German team end up with from a selection perspective. But wouldn't it be great if the twins were in the team?
Yeah, it'd be definitely a story.
Just, I've just been given some information, which is, thank you, Mark, about Mika Gorason. She is, as I said, very late to the sport, but she did win the National Cross Country Championships this year. She's 38, as I said, her first marathon. She's only started running seriously in the last 2-3 years. Just
Another one for now, another one for now.
28:31 in 7th place. So many good stories there. The winner, 𝗖𝗹𝑃𝒂𝗯, 𝗟𝑒𝗓.